welcome to the Geekwave. Today we are talking about geek franchises.
Yay! You did it.
That
was easy.
She did a good intro.
Ta-da!
You said
Done
that like
and
you're
done.
surprised. I don't even know you. You come into my house. Ooh, talk crap on me.
House.
Okay, are we starting?
Yeah, we're going.
I believe so.
We're done.
So I'm gonna start with my fun fact. How much money do you guys think? Not Kimmy, because I already told her.
Oh yeah.
How much money do you think the Harry Potter movies, only the movies, none of the books, none of the T-shirts or anything, only the movies have made internationally?
Internationally.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I know.
Yeah, I know, you know.
I'm gonna put a B in front of the end, so $1 billion.
1 billion? 12 billion? 187 billion?
Just one.
1 billion. Okay, what about you?
I mean, probably a lot.
Okay,
Like-
is there a number?
I mean,
Yes.
there is a number. It's just not one that I'm gonna
This is not how you play this
feel.
game.
I'm not.
Give
I don't
me
feel
a
good.
number.
Wow.
I don't feel good about
I
estimating
did
this.
so much
Too bad.
better at
12.
this game
12?
before
12
the episode.
12. $12.
Yes, 12. Just
Okay.
12.
Kimmy, would you like to tell us?
$7 billion.
Yep.
$7 billion.
7
Dollars?
billion.
$7
How do you-
billion.
That's
Yes.
weird. That feels like not enough words to express how
You could say
$1
7,000
billion.
million.
Dollars.
money that is.
And that's not the largest, actually. The largest
Wow.
franchise is, anyone care to guess?
Star Wars.
Nope.
No.
Star Wars
Star Trek?
franchise. Star Wars is true if you count all of the memorabilia, but not
Oh,
if you
okay,
just
okay.
count the movies.
Star Trek?
Nope.
Just
Oh,
the
movies.
Just the movies.
Something better than Harry Potter.
Depends on who you ask.
I doubt it.
Lord of the Rings.
Money and quality don't
No.
always.
It's high up there, but it's not the most.
Franchise. It's not.
We've hit the big three, haven't we?
Fast and Furious.
Nope. I'm just gonna double check to make sure I'm not totally wrong here.
I'm like.
I don't know of any other movie
They've
franchises.
all come out in the last 5 years.
In the last all of
Marvel?
the movies.
Marvel?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here I am thinking like one storyline type thing.
No.
Technically.
I guess, but it's you said franchise, so that
Franchise.
was my own like hello moment.
At more
But-
than 9 billion.
Oh my gosh,
Just the movies.
that's a lot.
Way to go, Marvel.
Yeah.
I'm not really surprised.
I mean,
I mean, at this point, who is?
yeah.
Oh, and that was last year, not including
Not including the new
Guardians
Not,
of the
not
Galaxy.
including
Yeah.
the new
Well,
Guardians.
Marvel
or-
franchise has been going on for 9
Wow.
years, right? Didn't Iron Man come out in 2008?
Probably. I'm old.
9 years.
Well, does Iron Man really count? Because they,
Yes,
they
it was the first
Yes,
one.
Iron Man was the first MCU
no, I think-
film.
Iron
like
Man.
did they know it was
Yeah,
gonna go this
yeah, you're
big
right.
then?
Iron Man and Hulk.
I think so because
I
they
thought
because they
Hulk
teased
came
Was
out
Hulk
before.
the first one?
Hulk,
Yeah.
Hulk technically came before. They just kind of shoehorned it in. Is the real
Yeah.
thing? They shoehorned
the
in
first
Hulk.
the first Hulk movie didn't count.
Yeah. Again, they kind of shoehorned it in as well. I guess technically.
That's true. It was kind of like an afterthought, tack on addition type thing. Like, yeah, this actually was Marvel Universe. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
we could make this work.
Yeah.
I only
That's how that
say
went.
that the first Iron Man is because I had Coulson in it. Is that how we're defining this?
I guess that's one way to think about it. I mean, I don't know.
Spoilers. I mean, I
Well,
guess he's still around.
Well, are we talking about the cinematic universe, or
Yeah,
are we talking
MCU.
about just the Avengers arc?
MCU.
the whole
Yeah,
cinematic
so-
universe.
The whole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would mean
So that would be Hulk, right?
Hulk.
Yeah, Hulk's there.
There we go.
Again, technically,
we made the
shoehorned
decision. Done and done. So if you didn't notice, we are talking about our favorite geeky franchises, and how we love them.
Okay,
And how
so
much-
first off, I have to ask.
Bowing down to our capitalist overlords.
I am not worthy, but you can have my money anyways. Okay, anyways, so first, I think we should define what is a franchise. Because I have a couple of ideas floating around.
That's
What
true.
is a franchise?
So
What
I
are we
think
considering?
I think that for me, a franchise is something that has more than one product, I guess, right? Like Pirates of the Caribbean is a franchise. Disney is a franchise. I mean,
Wait, is Disney itself a franchise?
would you say it? Or would you qualify it as something different? What would you qualify it as?
It's just a business.
Yeah, it's
Just a business?
I wouldn't say it's a franchise
so
because it's
too
not.
general right there.
It has to be at least more than one.
Yeah.
And it
In the
also
same
has to be
universe,
cohesive.
I think.
Well, if
Okay.
if the fan theories that theorize that all of the Disney movies and
movies are
Pixar movies are
connected?
connected,
Not canon.
they're not canon though. But if they do turn out to be
If
canon,
it's true, then
Then
sure,
it would be a
it's a
franchise.
franchise.
Then we can
Fine.
talk about it.
Disney
Okay.
may or may not be a franchise.
Well,
There you
Disney
go.
owns
Done and
Star Wars
done.
now, so.
Yeah.
But Star Wars is the
So-
original
Well,
franchise.
and
Not
Marvel,
as
so Disney has
broad
franchises, but
as Disney, but things like Pirates of the Caribbean or Lord of the Rings or Star Trek or what Doctor Who. That's a franchise.
Yeah.
Doctor Who,
Right?
Sherlock maybe would count
But
because of
Sherlock
how long
is
it's
long
been
it's been
going.
well, but what's the difference between a franchise and a series?
Yeah, because like Sherlock is only.
I guess yeah, it's
TV
just a
show.
series.
See-
I would put Doctor Who as a franchise because it's different actors and
Yeah,
it's been
same.
going on for
Yeah.
how long now? I don't
very
even
long time.
Wait,
know.
Sherlock or Doctor Who?
Doctor
Who.
Who.
53 years?
Jeez.
Like I don't I don't even
Yeah, I
know.
think that's right because they
Yeah.
celebrated the 50th very recently, right?
Yeah, but I'm also old, so that could have been like 12 years ago.
No, it was in the last 5 years, I think.
Okay.
I do recall that being something recent. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was like my high school. So 5-ish years ago.
sounds about
I
right.
remember the whole thing. My friends had like a party. I didn't go. I don't like Doctor Who. Done and done.
It's okay.
That's fine.
Coming from somebody who's only missing one part of the Super Hulock fandom.
Oh no! Oh no! I don't.
Oh no.
Okay, so franchise, something that has more than one product. It's a cohesive universe, but not super general.
But then what's a series?
A series is where there's not, like, I would say where there's not,
I'd say series is the difference between Sherlock and Doctor Who.
yeah.
Sherlock is a series because it is generally one big arc throughout the whole
Same
thing.
company has owned it the whole time. Generally the same writers, the same actors.
Yeah, so it's like all the same project. Sherlock is all one project, whereas
I would say Sherlock. I wouldn't even say Sherlock Holmes because that's just a fandom, I think, because it's been around for 100 years.
It's been
yeah. I didn't
Sir,
think about
Sir
this
Arthur Conan
beforehand.
Doyle did a good job,
I think that was
Yeah.
crazy.
to say the least.
True.
Just a little bit. But so does that cover the definition of franchise?
say.
for
Well,
everybody?
I mean-
We could also talk about the economic aspects of franchises.
Well, because that's why I think
and-
like Star Wars is the first franchise because they were the first one to say, let's put this on everything. Let's put it on lunchboxes. Let's put it on T-shirts. Let's put it on bumper stickers. Make as much
True.
money as we possibly can from
Fran-
this.
So franchises are art that makes money.
That is a very
We
good
could
way to
go
put
that
it.
way.
I agree with that. Yes.
I mean, because then you look at things like Lord of the Rings and Pirates of the Caribbean, and they do the same thing. There's Pirates of the Caribbean Life and Lord of the Rings Risk and all of these things
I
that
love Lord
they're
of the Rings
just.
Risk.
Yeah, don't.
I
diss on
mean,
Lord
I
of the
don't
Rings,
diss
Chris.
it. I'm not dissing it, but it's just something that you would never really think about associating with those, but was made a connection to make money. Like, why would you buy Lord of the Rings Risk when you have normal Risk?
So-
Because you're a geek and you love
You
Lord of the
love
Rings.
Lord of the Rings, yes. So,
Or-
so those
yeah.
three things together, I think, is a good way to put it.
Yeah.
It's generally the same people and one general story throughout. They're all cohesive, and they've gone beyond screens to
yeah.
risk and life and
Lunchboxes.
and lunchboxes, and, little $1 folders at Walmart. Yes.
That's very true. The little dinky things that you would never think about associating with a movie, And when we think about franchises, do you think about franchises as a movie that's gone beyond screen, or do you think about a franchise could like Halo, the video games, be a
Oh, I
franchise?
think it's absolutely a franchise.
I would think so because they have novels and they have lunchboxes and video games and
Lots of things.
lots
One
of
cohesive
things.
story.
Yeah.
And $1 folders at Walmart. Ta-da!
Although, I mean, so Harry Potter, I think, same characters, same writers, same actors, but it's a book and a film series, which are pretty different from each other, and
Yeah.
also all that other stuff.
That's very true.
So,
So I think a franchise itself can differ from situation to situation, but just kind of that going beyond one, not product, but one, like,
One medium.
yes, thank you, one medium.
A franchise is when you buy something for the brand, not for the actual content.
Yeah,
I think
there
that's a
you
good
go.
definition. Yeah.
There you go.
With
So
of
then
course,
it's
the
like
other two things on top.
Steven Universe?
Well, I didn't hear what you said.
Steven Universe?
Oh,
There's a lot of Steven Universe stuff out there.
I don't watch and I know I do.
Books, comics, anything other than the main TV series, though.
Welcome to Night Vale.
I don't know what that is.
I know what that is. I haven't been caught up for 3 years, but I know what that is.
It was a radio
I'd
podcast.
go with no because it's more of a fandom Like it's got one hell of a fandom, but
Is it just
I
that they
wouldn't
don't make
say
enough money?
I would say it's a series, not a franchise.
Is it just because they don't make enough money? Like, I think franchises are things that have made, tens of billions of dollars.
Well, and I think it's that they don't make a huge effort to capitalize off the Night Vale brand. Like, sure, they have a shop and stuff, but it's like it doesn't feel like the same kind of greasy corporate stuff that a lot of other franchises
There's
do.
not
Okay.
hundreds of books and comic spin-offs, and like they're not dabbling in every medium. So
Like they seem to do it for the art and for the craft instead of
And for the fans.
instead of for the
to
money,
make, and for the fans instead of to make all of the money.
Yeah. That's very so that makes me bring up the point where, a lot of these franchises, the corporate side of it is definitely for the money, but the people that are involved a lot of times are there for the character they play or for
almost definitely.
So that's a really interesting side to it, that the people that are behind the creation of it and the capitalism side of it, right? They're all for the money, but the actual talent there, the actual people that put
Robert Downey
Jr.
Jr. is Iron Man. I mean, we just gotta put that out there.
Well, contrast the Lord of the Rings movies with the Hobbit movies.
Yeah. Exactly.
With the Hobbit movies.
Yeah.
Movies?
Should have
Not a fan.
take
But
them.
they're still movies.
Take them. Remove
I know, that was-
66%
those
of them
were
and make them one
snarky
movie, and we're
air
good.
Done.
Snarky and ironic.
Okay, not scarecrows.
Not actually meaningful.
Okay.
Okay. So now that we've covered what we believe a franchise is, let's talk about some of our favorite franchises.
I'm just gonna throw this on the table. Mine is Star Wars. Let's be honest here.
See, I'm the black sheep. I really don't care for Star Wars.
I had a
just
Star
don't-
Wars lunchbox
That's
when I was
fine.
a child.
I just don't
So
like Jar Jar Binks is my favorite character. And
get out.
If there weren't expensive microphones on this table would be flipped.
Who are
I'm
you?
just gonna
Well,
let you know.
I mean, see, but that's the thing is I also haven't watched and been immersed in that universe, in that franchise, as I've grown into an adult, because it's something I associate with my childhood, and it's not really something I was super interested in my childhood to delve further.
But I mean,
now.
I'm the same way.
Go back
I
and
watched.
try to watch those again. Me and my friends tried watching Attack of the Clones recently.
Yeah.
We got half an hour in.
And then you're just
It's
done.
bad.
You're
It's
just-
really bad.
There's
We
a
got some
reason he
dank
should.
memes though. So many dank prequel memes.
Do
That's
franchises
nice.
have to have dank memes?
I mean, a lot
I would
of
say
franchises
yes.
do.
There's got to be some.
They don't have to, but they always do. So
That's
It's
Okay.
true.
It's
It's
true.
true. It's true. They have
It's
to
like
make
a bonus. It's brownie points.
It's a gray elephant situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
because I mean, the Avengers have memes, but they're not dank.
They're
Okay.
I mean, they can be, but
I mean,
like,
I've
as a
seen a
whole,
couple.
they're
I've
not-
seen a
they're
couple,
Not,
but-
they're not on like prequel memes level.
okay.
You know?
Now we have to define dank memes, which I think is
Yeah.
an entirely different episode. So
Let's
let's
Yeah.
save
carry
that
on.
one.
I'm pretty sure we do that in our meme episode. It's like episode 40
yeah?
something. Go watch it. It's pretty great.
Like if a meme's dank, you're gonna know it.
Let's just leave it
Like,
at that because I agree.
It's a definition that you feel, not a definition that you know.
It's like pornography.
Okay.
That escalated really quickly.
Do you guys not know that court case, civil or Supreme
Oh,
Court
okay.
case?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Let's not.
No.
We're not going there. Not today.
It's
not
I was
today.
referencing a legal court case.
Yeah, but that would be a really interesting conversation, and let's have it another time so that we can talk about our franchises.
What is your favorite franchise?
my
Kimmy?
favorite franchise? See, it's gonna sound like I love the Halo franchise. I love it. I don't
Right on.
because I like, I've read novels from Halo now. Wasn't the greatest fan of that novel, but
I didn't actually read it,
yeah, well, you didn't miss much.
but I was still, I was still in the discussion though, and I
Yeah,
didn't
it was
read
very
it.
funny.
Very proud of myself for that one. Don't tell my mom.
Wow, I don't think you should have said that on this episode.
I think your mom's gonna know now. Just,
But
and
yeah,
I'll make sure.
I love the Halo video
Said that
games. I
ironically,
love
man.
listening to the soundtracks. Like I was jamming out to the Halo soundtrack on the way up to the university today. Which, I mean, that may make me
they're-
weird, but I'm a cellist, and those soundtracks are like
gold.
They're beautiful.
gold.
I listen to the Lord of the Rings soundtrack all the time.
Yeah, see, I do things like that. That's cool, in my opinion.
I mean,
but-
Star Wars is just kind of boring with music, so
Yeah,
I mean,
like you have
you,
the Raiders
it's-
March or whatever it is, Vader's something.
The Imperial March.
Thank you.
it's
The Imperial March.
I believe it's pronounced Wizzywood. What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
You've never heard that?
But you don't always get what you
No.
want.
You don't always get
Yeah.
what you want. What you see
But if you
is
try
what you get.
sometimes,
You get what you
just
need.
might find you get what you need.
Oh, something moved on screen, and oh, there's the Force. Put the Force theme in. Oh, Han walked on. Okay, let's put that in. And
That's very.
and
funny.
oh, the Force is gone. Okay, remove that. And that's exactly
Okay, to
how
be
it
fair,
works.
movie composers are geniuses.
Oh yeah.
Some of them.
Okay, but John Williams,
See.
Especially,
genius.
Especially John.
The
no.
individual themes are great.
Yeah.
But just listening to the soundtrack
The composition
as a
of
whole
it,
is
I can see that.
kind of boring.
Well, it's like Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer wrote Pirates of the Caribbean. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Hans Zimmer did the score for Boss Baby, and that was the worst movie score I have heard in a very long time.
He was not invested in that one.
So
I
it's
can
just like
guarantee
actors.
it. It's not
Yeah.
like Interstellar, not like Inception. He
Yeah.
wasn't invested in those.
Yeah, I can see that.
There's a
But
mashup
that
of
just
the
gives you
Interstellar
the-
song with YMCA, and it's beautiful. It's the YMCA vocals over the Interstellar instrumentals. It's beautiful.
Interesting.
I'll send you,
gotta know.
I
gotta know, please.
I'll send you the link after the episode.
Okay, Allie, what's your favorite franchise?
Goodness, we skipped Chris.
Nope.
We're
Allie's
doing
turn.
this on purpose.
Okay, well,
On the spot.
I don't know because like Lord of the Rings is one of my favorite movie.
I've only seen those
Trilogies?
maybe once.
We'll fix that. It's one of my favorite trilogies of all time, and I will watch
I
it
know,
over and
it's
over and
weird.
over and over again. But I don't have any of the merch.
Yeah.
So. Same like Harry Potter,
Okay.
one of my favorite book series of all time. I like the movies. I like the books better, but I don't really consider that engaging in the franchise.
See, I picture especially for Harry Potter, the books and the movies are just kind of two different things.
Yeah.
Because they are both made very, very well, and they both, I love them both.
They both do a good
Right?
job at
You just
getting
can't-
what they want to get
that's
across.
what I can't compare those. Everybody's always like, but the movies sucked compared to the books. And I was like, yeah, but those movies stand alone
These movies did a good job,
are
though.
really, really well, made. So
Adaptation
I can't,
is
yeah.
an interesting subject. We should
Yeah.
talk about it sometime.
I mean, take
But not right now.
take a book this
Not right
big, and you got 2.5 hours max.
We'll talk about it another time.
Another time.
And I want
But-
and I want to be there.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Well, we'll plan it.
but I'm not
Go.
really the kind of person who will go all into a fandom and buy all the merch and listen to all the songs and, get the wallpapers and whatever. So
who really is though?
Oh,
I mean,
a lot of people.
I definitely do that with Halo.
Have you
like?
ever been on Tumblr?
I don't.
who?
I have like a Halo lanyard
How-
and a Halo license plate cover and like.
People like
How
pe-
long
like,
have you been
people who build their
involved?
identities
So, but,
around
like,
a brand?
Halo-
Did you
like-
go straight to it? I'm
I
saying.
was like
did you go straight from Halo
No.
1 to Halo 2 to Halo 3 to I need all of this?
I was a little 8-year-old who played video games with her father and older cousins and then grew with the franchise, And so I have always loved
And-
the character of Master Chief and Cortana. So I guess
there's nothing
that's
wrong
So
with
Allie, is there anything that you've grown with?
Harry Potter.
Then
there
then,
you go.
Then
I
guess
think that
that's
you
the one.
participate in the franchise. I think that you
And you don't have to go out and buy.
You went
a
to the
crap ton
theater
of
and
stuff.
watched all of the movies.
Yeah.
You bought the books. You bought the movies and the DVDs.
I did do all this.
I'm
And I
pretty.
do
Don't
have-
you have a Hermione cosplay? I feel like
No,
I've
that's the
seen
other
you in
redhead.
one.
That's Virginia.
Oh, awkward.
You're mixing people up now. I see.
Oops.
Okay, Chris. Now it's your turn.
Yeah, why did you skip over me? I wasn't informed about this.
Because we weren't going in order anyways. Xavier started,
I just-
and then Allie called me out, so I had to call Allie out,
Fair.
and there it went.
Okay. I was not paying attention to what was going on. Apologies.
It started here and it went that way. So I mean, yeah, I guess that means he is next.
Oh, hey,
and there
yeah,
has
look
been
at
an
that.
order.
Look at that.
It's a circle.
We did it.
Well, I have a hard time with franchises because I'm not a fan of people cashing in on art. But if I had to give an answer, the most stuff that I've invested stuff into, like outside of the main media, is Lord of the Rings. Like I played a lot of Lord of the Rings games growing up. I have 2 Lord of the Rings posters.
Only
Two or
two?
Posters are
At-
not my thing.
at
I
least.
don't.
At least 2.
I
And
don't fall
I have,
for
I have
that.
limited wall space and I have a lot of posters. I have a
Oh, okay, fine.
Lord of the
Okay,
Rings.
fine.
I have a map of I have a big map of the Shire, and I have
That's
a
cool.
door poster that's 3 Middle Earth maps. There's all of Middle Earth, Gondor and Rohan, and then Mordor.
Okay, so you fully participate.
Yeah, definitely.
Most definitely.
He's like,
You have maps. Okay, let's be honest.
just so y'all are aware, last fall semester, Chris took a class on J.R.R. Tolkien and Lord of the Rings. So
Indeed.
That's pretty cool.
I talked about Lord of the Rings
invested.
adaptation. I learned as much about critical theory in that class as I did for my critical theory class.
You did Lord of the Rings for a class. I am so jealous.
Right?
Pretty cool.
Freaking English majors. Yeah. Get all the fun.
Really
all
though.
the fun.
We get to actually enjoy what we learn about.
And I get to try to be weeded out every semester. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yay, Stan.
Woo.
I know that life.
Okay, so Lord, we've talked about everybody's shared their faves.
I've got to put an honorable mention on the
Alright.
table. Marvel is most definitely something that I can say at least most of us in this room have definitely been involved in that franchise. And though it may not be our favorite, it is.
I think that there's more to it than you realize.
Yes.
I feel like
Because
if it were to
it's
not
so
exist
much
anymore,
more.
I would be very sad.
Oh, most definitely. If Marvel were to just stop making movies and stop making comics and fall off the face
As long
of the
as
earth,
they finish
I'd have
Thor,
a
I'm
problem.
fine.
I'd
just need to
honestly have a
finish Thor.
problem.
I guess I do own a Marvel skirt, but
That's cool.
I made it myself, so I
That's
guess
really cool.
that kind of counts more, maybe.
See, like I have a Marvel shirt that has chibi versions of all the characters on it, and like,
Pretty cute.
yeah,
I need to see that. You must wear it tomorrow.
it's pretty great. Okay, I will.
No one mentioned DC.
I
They tried to build a franchise and they failed.
They've
But I
tried
mean,
too
like-
hard is the real thing with DC. They've
but
tried
their
too much.
comics, like they're the base of their stuff
Dark Knight trilogy.
is
That
that's
was a
true.
success.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like I think another thing that makes it more of a franchise to me is just how many Batmans there have been.
That is very true. So it is most definitely a franchise.
Just because,
but
just because they are not very great at the film,
the film
medium
aspect of it, yeah.
does not mean that they are not a worthy franchise. They're just not a franchise that I am fully invested
I
in.
just
some good
I
TV
just
shows.
personally believe that they've been trying too hard on all of their fronts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause
I mean,
they,
isn't that also
were-
kind of the definition
they-
of a franchise?
that
They
is
were great.
Goes hard.
They
as you can
were great.
until
Just their more recent stuff has gotten. And they're trying too hard.
There's so
That's my
many things
honest
like-
opinion.
See,
They
I
are
like
trying
the early
too
seasons of Flash and Arrow,
Mhm.
but these last
They're a joke
this
now.
last season,
Let's be fair.
I have not watched just any of it because it's they try too hard.
trying too hard,
exactly
yeah.
like you say. I just
They're,
don't.
they're letting the spectacle creep get to them a bit too much. You
Yeah.
gotta go flashier. You gotta go bigger. Well, you went too fast.
Flashier. Yeah.
that's gonna be a reaction video.
I didn't even mean it.
Okay, so we gotta wrap up. But any last thoughts, comments, jokes? You know,
I'm just thinking of sometimes to me franchises have to be like a cultural phenomenon.
that's very true.
So like anything that was like if you were born between the years this and this, like this was a very big part of your life.
Only 90s kids will
but what about
understand.
like
You just don't get Teenage Mutant
So-
Ninja Turtles, man.
what about not super popular anymore, but MASH is a TV show late
And a movie.
80s,
It was
90s. It was 80s, 90s.
earlier than that. Because the movie's about Korea and then the TV shows
Yeah.
updated to be Vietnam.
When is it? It's late 70s and 80s.
I think so.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Right? That I would say that's a franchise and not one that most people our age are into. I love
There's-
MASH.
Does
right?
it have anything
It's
other
just-
than that though? There's the movie and the TV
There
show.
is the movie and the TV show,
But it's
but,
two different mediums.
But and then at the
So-
same time, like you can get T-shirts and you can get all kinds of merchandise for MASH just because you don't see it on the shelves as much anymore because
merchandise
of that
doesn't equal a
cultural.
franchise.
But yet it's another medium, like
I'm not convinced
exploring
MASH is
into
a
that.
franchise.
Yeah, me either.
Okay.
I feel like
We're divided down the middle.
I feel
Cool.
like Star Wars invented franchises because no one had decided to cash that in.
That's-
Like, could you buy MASH lunchboxes?
I mean,
I
probably.
mean, I would
when
say
they
yes.
were going and
Yeah.
live. I honestly think it was probably before that was a major thing that people did.
That's true. I would say in
Well,
the
a lo-
later part
Well, with
when
a lot
they're
of franchises.
when it was finishing up because that's
Okay.
you say Doctor Who was a super it's a franchise because of how long it ran and how all of those things.
But back on like 7th and 8th Doctor, it still wasn't technically a
That's
franchise because they
true.
weren't doing all the.
Well, and you need to keep in mind, franchises are usually things where most of their money comes from branding, not from the product itself, or not from the art itself. Because like Star Wars, most of the money that has been made from the Star Wars doesn't come from
Star
the movies
Wars
or movie
Legos.
sales.
It does not. It comes from the Legos. It comes from the action figures. It comes
Yeah.
from
Yeah,
the,
it comes
the
from the
little
branding,
3-year-olds
and
that want
that
the fake
really is-
lightsabers.
Like that really is what
No,
really
I'll
makes
agree.
something a
I'll say
franchise.
you're right. But
Woo!
there you go. Okay.
Are we done?
I think.
Oh, we forgot
I
about
mean,
007.
That's very true.
007's a franchise.
Yeah,
That's
you're-
most definitely a franchise. There have been too many 007s.
Those
So it
are
has to be a
strong
franchise.
words.
Okay, we covered that. Huzzah!
Okay.
Woo!
That's all.
All right. Yeah. If you have any opinions, if you think that we're wrong, like
Drop a
tell
comment.
us. I would love to have a conversation with you about it because strong opinions.
Not over a comment section, though.
Not over a comment section. I mean,
We do not abide flame wars.
We didn't stop.
Says you.
anyways.
Dude, if I see a juicy comment thread, I'm gonna read the crap out of it and contribute.
Hey.
Please give us a juicy comment thread. I'll
Be so
get
great.
involved.
You never know.
Oh dear.
I think that wraps us. Until next time, geek out, guys.
Hello, beautiful YouTube audience. I'm so glad that you chose to watch the Geekwave today. Like and subscribe below so that we can continue making more videos. And apparently, this is one of those outros where there will be other videos you can watch somewhere in this region. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next week.